Hey everyone, Noek, and let's talk about WoW's current lore. More specifically, the lore going on with the Horde. With the recently 8.15 PTR, everything just coming out, it seems to be really leading to that of a Horde Civil War 2, which is no one wanted. I mean, I was among those who were like, yeah, I don't like that we're doing this. The whole point of having a war expansion is your faction pride, which means you really shouldn't be going against my leaders. I could have thoughts like, I'm not really liking that they're doing that, something like that, but as a whole, it should not be an actual civil war. Now, how exactly do we get from where the Horde is now to not that? And the secret to that, I think, should be 8.3. I have no idea how many patches are going to be in this. I'm going to assume 4. That seems to be like the fair number. How exactly would this go now? Well, 8.3 is kind of starting for Horde members before it leads into its war campaign, would be the Trial of Bane, where the Horde leaders have gathered, Sylvanas is ready to start accusing, judging, whatever. Then Sarfang comes. She's talking about, is this where you challenge me to Makara? He says, if I challenge you, I would die, the Horde would splinter even more, and we'd be either wiped out from ourselves, the Alliance, or something else. No, the only way I can get you to stop doing what you are doing is for you to actually step down as war chief. And then she'd probably go on something about honor. Is this where you appeal to it? I don't have honor. He's like, yes, you don't have honor, but there's no way if you were going to be looking at honor, you would have done it a long time ago. No, I can only do about what you actually care about. Results. And Sylvanas, your results are bad. Let's face it, the Horde is losing. Like, you can make arguments for Garrosh because he was winning the war. Yeah, during his Alliance Horde conflict, he was winning. They were getting plenty of territories. Most of their locations, I can think maybe a couple of towns. I know the Swamp of Sorrows, the Horde, I guess, was technically the loser, but they were able to still hold on. But yeah, as a whole, if it wasn't for the radical racism, Garrosh probably would have survived. Also, the assassination. I guess that's part of the racism. But yeah, that's what he tells her. Like, you're losing this war. Don't know why we should be sticking by you. Because here's the thing. Starfang's not so much against the war. Like, a lot of this is going to be, oh, they're going to team up, end the war. No. He knows the Horde cannot. The Alliance leaders aren't going to allow the end of Mr. Pandaria again. They're going to probably force the Horde to actually dismantle. Or just tax them heavily. It's going to be horrible. He knows the only way out of this is the Horde needs to come together and have an honorable victory. And he's going to play it a bit off that our only real victory during this war was our first one at Teldrassil. And it went down bad because of you burning the tree. But then he also knows you needed both a spiritual and a physical. And when I refused to take Stormage's head, that it robbed us of that spiritual. So you needed to burn the tree. And the... Oh, crud, what's it called? I had it around here. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Easy enough. Oh, here we are. A good war. A good war. He talks about that he's right. We needed more than just the physical. And by me not taking Stormage's head, we robbed the Horde of that. So they would still have hope. The Alliance and the Knights would still have hope. So they need something, again, like that. They need to do something similar, and that's what the plan is. This time, he's going to say, we're going after Ironforge. And so then the 8.3 campaign, which she agrees to this. Basically, give him one victory. If he can establish enough of a significant dent into the alliance, she will step down as war chief. And this feels it actually plays in. If she says no, it shows kind of her weakness. But she wants results. So if he can get that result and he not undermine the Horde, she doesn't care. Yeah. So as long as you're not getting in her way, do what you want. And if you can get it there. And she also knows that if she was to say no, what does that say to the other leaders? That there is a bit of cowardice. So, if Saurfang wins and the Horde gets what it wants, she may lose the title of War Chief. But then, of course, the Horde can get itself more into an actual victory and she could still come out alive. That's her whole thing. And if it fails, well, just go back to devious stuff. Like, hey, it didn't work. At least my way will save Horde lives more. I guess less open warfare. Something like that. So she wins either way. And basically, it's all about getting into Dunmorrow and establishing a mini base with the Frost, like an alliance with the Frostmane. They wouldn't be actually allied races. I guess it could open up Frost Trolls as a full-on. Essentially, it's a non-aggressive pact. They would, I guess, in between an allied and non-aggressive pact, scratch my back, scratch yours. The Frostmane allow them to use their village as this kind of launching ground, establish a portal so then they can go out, and then the Horde supplies them with arms to take Dunmorrow. I mean, hey, some trolls have Dunmorrow. And with the Zandalar now being allies of the Horde, maybe an alliance could come. So, you have the option for allied race if people are supportive of it, which Blizzard like. And yeah, that's essentially how I feel like the Horde needs to go. I have actually a lot more, but I didn't want to go too much in it. Just, do you think that's what needs to happen? No civil war, just Saurfang's like, you're kind of losing. How about you let me a shot at it? Something like that. Okay then, if you like the ideas in this video, just share it just to get word out. If there's something you don't like or don't understand, feel free to comment below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Alright everyone, take care.